Hello, Ernestine. How are you? Good evening, Eminem. Thank you for joining us. Hello there, Prophetess Danielle. How are you? Thank you for joining us on this evening. We are going to deal with the narcissist family dynamics. If you ever dealt with the narcissist and they had a family, you had to deal with the family. And sometimes the family is worse than the narcissist themselves. So we're going to deal with the narcissist family dynamics. One thing we know about the narcissist, hello there, Felicia. How are you, Felicia? How are you? The one thing we know about the narcissist is the family is number one, an enabler. A lot of times we think the family will come to our aid because when we meet them, they seem so nice, so wonderful. She said, I am conquering this stomach virus. I know we are praying for you and Sunil. We are praying for both of y'all. We heard about it. It went through the house, and you got to make sure it don't go through the house again, because if you let it, it'll just start right back over. Uh, when you're dealing with the narcissist family, there's going to always, not always, for one family, because the whole family can be a scapegoat, and they can have another family somewhere else that they exalt as the golden family, the whole family. So, excuse me, it's not always a golden child. Sometimes it's a golden family. Or it may be a golden child in that family. But the narcissist family dynamics is something to work with. You know? And so when you're dealing with the narcissist family, be careful when you go in, when you recognize the situation you're in. The family could be something, because the family, a lot of time, they will gang up on you. And remember, they enable the narcissist, and enabling the narcissist, when the narcissist does wrong, they make up excuses why he did it. You know, his daddy didn't do this, he didn't have this, and he really loves you. And the narcissist does not. Excuse me. Because when you meet the narcissist, you really don't know them. Because who you think they are not. The narcissist is never who they appear to be, and they're always in mass form. And when they're with you and they're good to you, they have an ulterior motive why they are with you. And then you finally meet the family, and you notice the family will say he loves you, he always talk about you, and he's treating you like a dog. You like, man, why is he good, telling y'all good things about me, but when we're together he treat me like a rat? Because they enable the narcissist. And this is not the first rodeo ride. The narcissist is used to bringing their supply to the family, and the dynamics of the family do their thing with the narcissist, because the family make you feel like you should be really privy to the fact that they even allow you into their family. They make their family, they make this circle in their family like it's a privileged event. And you feel like you are into a cult, or this secret family, or this privileged family. They make you feel like you should be really glad that we accept you into our family. Then they make you feel like an outcast while accepting you. When you first meet them, their family love bomb you. They make you feel like you're the greatest thing in the family. Then you find out different little things about the family, different little discretions about the family. You find out the mom is the dominant one, or the father may be the dominant one. And then there's a brother that's a narcissist, a sister that is a narcissist, or there's usually one person that's very sensitive. They call them the empaths, but they're very sensitive to people. They're very sensitive to the conversation. You notice that this person is more honest than the other people. They really seem more caring. And you notice that most of the people with this person have a hard time with them. You know, they are very honest, and that's the person that most of the family seem to have a hard time. Trying to get this pillow right here. Excuse me, guys. Seem to have a hard time with this person. And this person will tell you to be careful. You know, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And then somebody will come back around and say, you know what, make sure you don't listen to them. They always start in division in the family. They are always doing things with the family. And you are like, my God, what is this that is going on? Because the scapegoat always bear the weight and the responsibility of everybody. They're very honest. Kathy, a little more of that, please. They always bear the responsibility of everybody. And people would tell you, hello there. Is that Rakea? How are you? Thank you for joining us on today. They bear the responsibility of everyone else. The family are going to size you up. When you first meet the family, it is love bomb city. They really care for you. They really see what you need. She said, they see what you need, and they see how they can service you. They ask a lot of questions about you. They know about you because the son or the daughter then told them about you. Danielle, the dominant narc, loves to speak negative about you to others and the family, but rarely speak to you. Where the dominant narc is going to investigate you. So they may be the talkative one in the beginning. She said, I'm that person in my family. Thank God I removed myself. Oh, you're the highly sensitive person. The dominant person, once they meet you, they become the inspector. They talk to you. They get close to you. They make sure all the barriers are down with you. They make you feel warm. They make you feel loved. They make you feel cared about. They make you feel like they're concerned about you. They let you know if you got any problems. Feel free to come to me. Feel free to talk to me. Could you hurry, Kathy? Feel free to talk to me. I am here for you if you need anything. They introduce the rest of the family. They start talking to you about the rest of the family. They tell you, they tell you that the family cares about you, the family loves you, but it's not true. But the first time you meet them, it's like going to a celebration. Because you remember, the family love bombs you too. Because they're going to get in, and the dominant narcissist is going to take over. Mom Raquel and Mom follows you by the way of Eminem and Sunil. Oh, okay. She said, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Raquel, for joining us on today. And so what you would notice is the dominant narcissist controls the family. They say something and the family moves. They say what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and there's no resistance. There's no resistance. You know, everybody is submissive to this one person. The narcissist is very giving, very obedient. She should learn that lesson the hard way. And too many times won't be deceived again just because we share family bloodline. Absolutely. Hello there, Edith. Absolutely, because you got to remember the family go through all the dynamics of the narcissist. The narcissist love bomb you. The narcissist bring you into the family. Everybody seems happy, but there's this gnawing feeling on the inside of you. Kathy, could you bring one of those drinks? Sorry, guys. I'm eating. I've been running, busy all day. If you would just allow me this moment. But the narcissist love bombs you, make you feel like you are number one in the family. You feel like, oh my God, I got my family. They care for me. They love me. And they really don't. They really don't love you. They really don't care for you. They can't stand you. And there's something in you that does not settle around them. She's a hello woman of God, 2 years divorced from the narc husband and family, mom-son duo. He bring the woman home. The son duo, he said, he bring the woman home, her, so they can use you. She said, and the mom was in competition with me. Bloodline curse. Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that because sometimes you pick up that there's something in the realm of dynamics with the mother, that there's something not right. They have a relationship that bring you into questioning, and you question the relationship because they seem extremely close. Thank you. They seem extremely close, more than a regular closeness. And thank you. And when you question their relationship, they start questioning you why you would question a relationship. Have you ever seen a mother and a son that is real close, that love each other? Do you love your mother? Do you have a child? And what happens is, because the relationship seems abnormal, and if you pick this up immediately, be ready for all hell to break loose quickly. They know that you are not one that they're going to pull things over. And so what they do expect gaslighting and blame shifting, because they got to bring your mind in to the family. And you will notice that, when you start noticing things, the husband, if you married the husband, he will start bringing you around more frequent so you can be around the family, so you can be tortured by the family. You'll notice that he's weak with his family. They do things and there's no defense for you. He will not defend you against his family. He defends the family and make you think that you're off. Danielle said, oh, your comments and questions related to today's topic are welcome. So bring the comments. Good afternoon, Rajay. You can bring your questions, whatever questions you have. Put them in there, whatever comments you have, because some of you have experienced the family dynamics, and it was really crazy. And they made you feel like something was wrong with you. They made you feel like you were contributing to the confusion of the family. They start questioning you. They turned the questions that you had around, and they put the questions in your lap. And what you notice is the stronger you seem, the more the attacks came. And when the attacks came, the family seemed to center around each other like a bee swarm. And once the questions start, they started the question. She said, my narc family is trying to kill my soul. But that's what they do. They swarm around you. They make you feel confused. They make you feel like you done brought something into the family. They tell you that the family is close and they want to be close, but they don't understand why you are saying, why you are doing what you're doing. She said, even after the narcissist stole from my sister, stole from his sister, and stole me from the sister, and told me that she would never turn on her brother. So thankful I didn't get close to them. That's Eminem. And Raquel said, my husband's family treated me better than my own family. Well, see, the narcissist, then they must not be a narcissist family. 33 in the chat. She said, if this topic resonate with you, let's go get those likes up and to reach each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. Think about this. When you are with a narcissist family, you do everything you can for them. You are willing to love them. Hello there, Jesus girl. She said, yes, they are always take up for each other. She said, and blame you that he's not acting right because it treats him, because you treat him like this. And then Eminem says, the blame shift is something serious, as they would say, you're the problem. She said, and it's never them. She said, they will have you questioning yourself. Right, that's the blame shifting. It's never them that's wrong. It's always you. Why? Because you're the newcomer. You came into our family. We were a family, and we were all right. They really wasn't. There was dissension all in the family. The dominant narcissist controlled the family, and because they did not like the control inside, they had all of these divisions. Right? And so no matter what you do with the family, it's never enough. They're our family, and they want you to bring them gifts. They want you to give them money. And then the mom wants you to treat her like she's your mother. She wants you to take responsibility for whatever she doesn't have. And then the sisters get jealous because the mom put the responsibility on you. We're 40 minutes in. And so they put the responsibility on you. And when they put the responsibility on you, then you feel like an outcast. Who was that said they blame shift? I think that was Eminem, because that's exactly what they do. They blame you for what they do. They say you are the problem. And you know what? When you are the problem, guess what you do? You spend a lot of time trying to fix stuff that's not fixable. And you got to remember, you're not the first person he or she brought home. They done brought so many people home, and they wrecked these people's lives. If you can go back to past supply and look at the devastation. You think the narcissist did devastation. You should see the devastation as done by the family. It's almost a horror movie. It's almost a horror movie. You go into a family, you try to love them, and the mom tell you, you know that ring you gave me? I'm going to give it back because I feel like, you feel like I'm a burden. You feel like I'm this. And they start shifting the blame like Eminem said. They start accusing you. They start getting you to bear the weight. And then you start pleading that no, 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 I love you, I care. And what they do, they're gripping tightly because now not only, excuse me, are you trying to keep the narcissist, but you're trying to keep them. Now you got to keep the narcissist and the family happy. Now you got to deal with the narcissist and the family. And they purposely have you to take them different places. I need to go to the doctor. I need to go to the store. They need to obligate you in the family. They need you involved in the family. See? Okay. Thank you, baby, for taking care of that. See? And when they allow you in the family, it's just the start of the problems that you're going to have to deal with. If you got kids, they're going to bring the dynamics of the kids in. They're going to buy the kids toys. They're going to give the kids gifts. They're going to love on the kid. But what they want to do is really turn the child against you. And you're looking at them like, this is my child. They want to spend time with them. If you want to go somewhere, they become your automatic babysitter. But they are putting little seeds in that child's mind. You know, if you were my daughter, I wouldn't leave you. I will always take you with me. A good mama always take the daughter with them. And then the child start acting distant. And you're wondering what's wrong with the child. And then finally the child start repeating some of the things that is said to them. And then you're asking them, why are you saying this to my child? Why are you telling this to my child? And they say, I'm not saying that. And you say, where'd she get it from? You say, I don't know. You know, I would never do this. Probably a program that she was watching, because I was showing this program, this cartoon, and in this cartoon, they never get to the reality of a situation. They never allow you to get to the bottom of a situation. They never take blame for anything they do. They're going to blame everybody else. They're going to blame a program. They're going to blame, I took them to a friend's house, and maybe it was my friend's little girl because I had to go over there to do this. And you'll notice that every time you come back with your daughter, it's something. She said, thank God for the teaching that we can speak the word of God and lay them out on the altar. Absolutely. Haka, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Igniter's Prayer Time Ministry. She said, my ex-mom told me, why don't you just leave? And I was married. Yes. She said, they use and drain you. She said, blessed. She said, blessed, I made it out. Absolutely. It's almost like Rosemary family. You wonder, what in the world is wrong with these people? Because nothing you going to do will satisfy them. Nothing. You can give a gift of $10,000. And she'll say, man, I thought you was going to give me 20. And you're like, 10? That was a sacrifice. Yeah, and then you were thinking, I took that out of my house to give to your house. Because now the family expect for you to do things. The family is expecting for you to give them. And you are finding it hard because in the middle of helping your husband, you're also helping the family. In the middle of doing for your husband, you're also doing for the family. The mother now wants you to cook, especially if you're a good cook. Now the mother wants you to cook for her. She wants you to take her places. And you're like, but she has a car. Why should I take her places? She said, you're like my daughter. She got 5 daughters. And I just want to spend time with you. But she don't do that to her daughter. Felicia said, this happened with me, my grandkids, and I told my daughter not to let the kids around the narc boyfriend, and it's draining me. They meant for it to drain you, because a narcissist family controls all the family. They will control you. They will control your kids. They will have you where they're controlling your job. They will tell you, you need to get another job. You need to be promoted. You don't work that job for 20 years. You only have 10 more years to retirement. They tell you you need another job. That job is not giving you enough. And it ain't giving you enough because you're taking care of two families, their family and you and your narcissist husband. And once you start being the provider, everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong. They're going to always be in need. They're going to always have an emergency. And what you notice is these people are not broke. They're not poor, but they're always needing money from you. She said, those with good family connections have no idea the emotional labor involved in letting go of a toxic relationship, family relationship, and simultaneously processing the grief of loss. See, oh, that was good right there. That was good, Danielle. Absolutely. They don't, because it's a big difference. Harkar said the Knox mom tried to run off women. They will run off women. She said, get over it and just leave. Become proverbial slap in the face quote. You know what? A lot of people tell people, why don't you just leave? If it was that easy, do you think you would have to tell them? If they was dissatisfied, do you think you have to tell them to leave? No, you wouldn't have to tell a person to leave. They would do that on their own. There must be a dynamic that has a stronghold. And Igniter's Prayer Time Ministry say, and when we meet like this, do it mean are out of the will of God? Does it mean we lukewarm in God? When we meet like this, what are you talking about? The Bible says you overcome Satan by the word of your testimony and by the blood of the Lamb. Testimony means to testify. It means to talk. It means to give way to. It means to tell your story. And when you tell your story, you are taking your story, helping other people that are going through something like this, thinking something wrong with them, thinking that they're crazy, thinking that they're losing their mind, thinking that they're insane. No, it's not lukewarm, baby. It ain't nothing but firepower. When you can take another person and grab their hands and say, if you hold my hands, and I'm going to give you the wisdom that you need, I'm going to give you the knowledge that you need, because I got experience where you are right now. And there was nobody there for me, but we are all here for you. Because a lot of people have spent 20 years, 30 years. I know people have spent 40, 50 years in a relationship that they felt like they were trapped. They felt like they couldn't get out. And then the narcissist spent 75 years with them. And guess what? Now the narcissist, which is 80 years old, go and get a younger woman, and she is 78 years old, and she can't get another man. Her body broke down, her finances gone. She's at the pinnacle of her life, and she still have no security. She still have no confidence. And he just leaves. Narcissists, the older they get, the worse they get. So the narcissist family dynamics, it can be draining. It can be mind-boggling. It can be tremendous, because you are going into a hole that looked like a hell hole, wondering, how did I get into this? And you feel like you're trapped. You feel like you can't get out. And you know what? The narcissists leave you to fight for yourself. And he'll say, what do you want me to do? That's my mom. And you're like, yeah, that's your mom, but I'm your wife. And if you're a Christian, you'll say the Bible said to leave your mother and father. They say, I left them. But you did this, you said this, you gave this, and they'll blame you for helping them out. You never should have helped them out. Well, it was a setup from the beginning, because you know how this works. You know how many people that the narcissist have probably taken to their mom, and they've drained the people dry, and a lot of people almost lost their minds behind their family dynamics, and they bring you to their family so the family can work on you, and so the family help you stay. She said the narcissist mom tried to take up all her time, all her son's time. Yeah, because it's a unnatural relationship. Nobody, and especially when the narcissist is the golden child, oh, you got competition to the max. There's always something wrong with her. There's always something she needs. And sometimes she wait till you got plans. And when she know you got plans, she call you away from that plan. When it's an anniversary, she has something going on in the anniversary. She gets sick. Something has happened. She got an emergency. Christmas time, you cook dinner. You want the family to come. Oh, something always coming up. And when he gets there, she done cook dinner. Come on now. And then he spends time with her and not with you. And you sense that. You feel that. You can feel that her intents are evil. You can feel she's up to no good. You can sense that. You can know that. And once she know, you know, oh, that's even more of a bargain for her. She just elated because if you over defend or you start to defend too much, then you look like something is wrong. She got jealous because he had hickeys on him. And she asked for a neck massage, loss of love. I'm glad that I got away from that weird woman. That's Haka. You know what? See? And she knows that her son, she knows how he is. And when you got a narcissist son, he is committed to the strength of the narcissist. If the mom is the strongest one, he's committed. And it's hard for him to let go because she have trained him to need her. It doesn't matter who else he get. He get frustrated with her. He get tired of her. He go and get supply. And it's almost like bringing meat to the lioness. You are brought to the hungry lion. All of your emotions, all of the things you're going through, all of the desires you have, because you want to be loved. She plays in her son's hair. She tells him how much she loves him. And something is always wrong. She always got a problem. She's a big part of the reason we aren't together. Of course, she meant to break it up. And she do it all the time. She meant to break it up. She treat him as if he's still a baby. She treat him as if he's still a child. And he won't resist her. Igniter's Prayer Time Ministry said, yes, you are right. Great teaching. Yeah, see? And the thing is mistreatment. If you say anything to her, he's very sensitive. Why you talk to my mom like that? And you're like, but did you see what your mom did? What do you mean what she do? She's just trying to love you. She is just trying to care for you. But look at you. Look at what you're doing to my mom. Would you do your mom like that? You said, but my mom don't do that. My mom don't interfere in our business. My mom is not trying to run our life. Oh, but you saying my mom is. When my mom try to love you, when my mom try to care for you, and then all the siblings jump in on that. Oh, she just a problem. Then you like, I'm ready to go. I'm not coming back here. She said, I was around when she asked for a neck massage. And he told me about it. She said, I wasn't around. Isn't that something? Parents, that's the parents of a narcissist child. And they're the dominator. They will say anything. And they will let you know who's in control. They're watching you. And they're looking at you like, dare say anything. I'm in control. This is my son. I can get him when I want to get him. and you would never stop me. And then some of them are so obligated to their moms until they feel bad not giving to their mom. Because you got to remember, a trained child is a trained adult when they've not broken out of a family dynamics. A trained child is a trained adult if they have not broken out of the system. This Rosemary family dynamics, and don't get pregnant. When you get pregnant, they act as if that's their baby. They act as if that's their child. The mom come over to help you, but she don't come over to help you. She comes over and take over. She said, you shouldn't breastfeed. You should bottle feed. Because one thing about bottle feeding, if you bottle feed, other people can alleviate you of the stress. See, we can feed the baby, but if you breastfeed, see, they can't breastfeed, but you can breastfeed. She said she hates his baby's mom. It's nasty, of course. Any woman that comes into the mother that has a hold on her golden child son, nobody wins. Nobody wins but her. She's the one he loves. And she's going to attack everybody that tries to get close to him. She says it's a hard reality check when you give everything for them. And when they are in need, she said, but call you resentful when you now know their game and don't give details of your life anymore. Yeah, because they don't know how to strangulate you. She said, thanks. Good night there. All right now. She said, in need, absolutely. They want you there for them, but they don't feel obligated to be there for you. They'll tell you, how did you get here? Why are you so irresponsible? You are a grown person, and I know my son take care of you, and he don't. He is just as needy as they are. She was trying to tell him not to call his baby's mom so he could see his children. Nobody competes with the mother or the grandmother. What is terrible is when the grandmother is the strongest proponent and everybody's centered around the grandmother. The whole family run to the grandmother. The whole family is aid to the grandmother. The grandmother dominates the mom. She dominates all the children. She pulls the boys. She pulls the girls. And then when it's the mom is the lover of her son. It's an incestuous spirit. And you pick it up. You just don't know how to deal with it because you ain't got no proof other than what she does in front of you. And you're like, I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. Maybe they just close like that. She said, it doesn't seem like she controls the other kids like that. She's always bothering him because he's the golden child. Yeah, he's the golden child. So the golden child gets their life lived through by the parent. Her life is his life. Everything he does is an extension of who she is. It's an extension of what she wants to be. He don't have a life. He don't have a life. And if you try to take him away from her, she can become vicious. All of a sudden, she's at the emergency room, at the hospital. I got real sick, son. I can't stand the fact that you're not there. And I believe she's trying to take me away. So she caused division between you and the narcissist. And the golden child. And if he's just a toxic person, she really controls him. Because he feels responsible for everything of his mother. He feels responsible for taking care of her bills. He feels responsible for her health. He feels responsible for her happiness. If she's not happy, he's responsible for it. And he can't take care of you for taking care of her house, taking care of her. And every day is something. You've been married for 10 years, and for 10 years, every day, you've never had him by yourself. Never. He's burnt out all the time because he's trying to take care of two houses. He's trying to take care of two women. She said, since my best weapon against boundary violation by the family. Silence is my best weapon against boundary violation by the family. There is no way if I can't remain no contact. There's no other way if I can't remain no contact. Absolutely. And see, you got to remember, when you are silent, you are gray rocking them. They can't get fuel. They can't get energy. So what they do, they're angry because they can't get fuel. They're angry because they don't get energy. Narcissists need the energy. Narcissists need the fuel from the relationship. If not, they dry out. They dry out tremendously. And that's why you find out that they're cheating. And then you talk to the mother because you're desperate and tell her you think her son is cheating. And she'll tell you, no, he loves you that much. She don't think he's cheating because she don't want you to leave. Why? Because you're too much of a benefit package. So she don't want you to leave because you're taking care of her. You're making sure the son got money because you're taking care of the house. And she needs you to take care of the house. She needs the benefit package that you give. So she'll tell you, no, he just friendly. He just need a break. We're pulling on him too much. We need to let him go. He need a little relaxation. He need a vacation. And you're thinking, he don't need a vacation. He need to leave alone other women. She knew he was coming to spend time with me. One night, she begged him to come home to be with her. I couldn't be with him anymore because I knew where it was going with her, trying to keep him away from me. See, that's the controlling mother. And you got to remember, a narcissist like that, he's the son, but he's the husband. She treats him more like a husband than a son. So she expects for him to be there like a husband instead of a son. He wants to be there like a son, but he got to be there like a husband. And it can be embarrassing, especially when he wants his own life. So he's an advocate cheater. He's a serial cheater. And you know it, and you tell him, I can't take it. I'm leaving. He pleads with you, begs you. Then the mother come in. How can you leave a man that loves you like this? And you're thinking, love me. He's loving you more than me. But you got kids. And she said, if you leave, we're going to go to court for those children. Because he is a good dad. And he going to want time with the kids. And you know that the kids should not be left alone with him. Because he's proven over and over that he can be violent. He can be negligent because he's so self-absorbed. And you don't trust the mother, his mother, their grandmother. Because you don't trust that she won't hurt the kids or do something to the kids just to get back at her. So now, once again, you feel obligated by family dynamics to stay. Because if they go to court, you cannot take them away because it will be abduction if you take them away. She said it was enough. It was enough. I had to deal with the baby's mama, and I wasn't fighting with his mama too. See, that's a lot of dynamics. That's a lot of dynamics. That's why you never have a relationship. You have a situationship. And there's always a transaction. You are trading one emotion for something that he gives you or something that his mother gives you. Silence prompted the narc mom to make an actual true statement. Whenever your emotions are, she said, wherever your emotions are, will not be resolved with me. Wow. Isn't that something? Narcissists are not ignorant people. They're able to locate you. They're able to locate where you are. They're able to put a sensory out in the atmosphere to learn your frequency. That's how they role play. That's how they get you. That frequency is emitted and they play it to the hill. The mom play it to the hill. She asks questions with the son. What did she say? What did she do? What do she want? What do she not want? What do she give? Who she is with? All of that. And the narcissist tell her. He tell her all the information she wants to know. And if she bold enough, she will start telling you the information he told her, just so you can feel a sense of betrayal, just so you can know that you can't trust him. She don't want you to trust him. She don't want you to get confident, because she's thinking, he's telling me everything because he's close to me. And you know what? Stuff he tell her, he didn't even tell you. You was like, I didn't even know that. How you know that? The family dynamics is crazy, y'all. She advised him not to spend too much time with me. Isn't that something? Why wouldn't he spend time with a woman he's supposed to love? You want to spend all the time you can. But look at the time he spends with her. And she could put him on a move. You can be in the midst of a situation, and you notice he come running. He gonna come running to his mom. Come on, let me hear some things you have to say in the 15 minutes that we have left. Eminem, I thought you had went to bed. She said, my mother always tell my brother's girlfriend the worst things about him. Of course, because she want him to leave. She want the girl gone. Now, who won't believe a mom about their son? And it's probably devastating for his mom to do, your mom to do that. But she don't care. She want her way or no way. It's her way or the highway. And if you notice, the frequency of the girl exchange, they exchange one woman after another, one relationship after another, one marriage after another. Because nothing never worked because of Mama Dearest. Haka says she calls him late at night like she's his woman. Exactly. The family, this is Eminem, the family will have meetings about you. She said they treat you good one day. They pretend not to know your business isn't your own. They pretend not to know. Mom, you are on it. You are teaching it. Thank you, baby. Igniter's prayer ministry say, I'm so glad I'm out. God has revealed the whole time. It was a whirlwind. I know it was. No, I'm here with you. Oh, okay. I had thought you had left. Isn't that something? When they have a meeting, the meeting is about you. And if you're in the meeting, you got all these undercurrents. You know they talking about you. They're not going to mention your name. But you know everything they saying about you. And if they have any information that they got from him, they bring it out. And you think, I told you that in confidence. And then he go back and say, I didn't tell him anything. I didn't say anything. You know he said something. Because how would they know? Huh? How would they know? They know because he told them. And he gonna lie through his teeth, looking you right in the eye. He may even shed a tear. How can you dare say that? You know I would never hurt you. What? That's all you do is devaluate me. All you do is hurt me. That's all you do. And that family, oh my God. We need to talk about the children impact. The impact this stuff have on kids. Jesus' baby girl said when his mother passed away, she didn't want any wives sitting on the front row who was married to her sons. She didn't even mention the father of her sons. Wow. Facts. Oh my God. Even in her death, she's controlling. Even in her passing, she's causing division and leaving a guilt mark on the sons. That they can't get along with their wives because of the statement of their mom. And when they love their mom and their mom not there, they're rolling out their eyes at the wife as if she did something. She said, the sickest part is, I heard his mom tell him, maybe God put this woman in your life for a reason, but she's trying to keep him from being around him, around me. Of course, she pats him while destroying him. She soothes him while agitating him. She's the woman with many faces, and she got to play every role because she know he needs fuel. She know he got to be fueled up. And when he have chosen you, and see, you're too early to really be a permanent supply. Because if the relationship is less than 6 months, you have no guarantee. Because he can use you as a temporary filler. And you can tell when you're a temporary filler because you're not valuable enough to keep. When you're valuable enough to keep and the supply is there, he's going to keep you because you're valuable. And some narcissists, they devalue themselves, so they're going to devalue you. See? You cannot allow yourself to be torn down by the family dynamics and with a man that will not fight for you. He's in a situation where he's not fighting. He will not fight for you. He won't do it. She said, as an adult child of a narc, it is even more troublesome. She says, even more troublesome as it relates to health issues manifest. Oh, yes, ma'am. And Hawkeye said, we were together 9 months. Oh, you was considered being in the module of a primary supply. And that's probably why you was attacked so. Because you made it toward the 3 and the 6 months module. He was trying to make you permanent supply. And a permanent supply is usually they want to attach and they want to marry. They want to bring you in a covenant relationship. So you cannot leave. You cannot come out. It would not be easy to leave them. And the mother made sure, because of her fear of you, she probably saw something in you that could bring him into a dynamics of a stronghold. Because a narcissist, you're not going to win their love over. That's not going to happen. But you can win them over in the dynamics of the relationship where they realize your value to them. And when they realize your value to them, they realize that you're a keeper, that you're a stronghold to them, that life is easier without you, with you, and that they can't do without you. So when it gets like that, they realize that they really need you. And the more he needs you, the less his mother gonna like you. See? Hawkeye said he was talking about moving in, having kids, and marriage. She said, I didn't trust him enough to do that. And his mom showed what she would do if he got too serious with me. It's sad. Absolutely. Danielle said, and the narc siblings are no help. They are just waiting for the end. They will not be of any help in the meantime. Absolutely. No, they're not going to help because they're not going to go against the primary source, which is the mom. If the narc person in dominance is the mother, they're not. They're going to make up excuses. They will not challenge it. They will not challenge it at all. Y'all, we need a part two of this. So I think next week I'm going to do a part two of the family dynamics of the narcissist. Boy, you all was very verbal in this conversation piece. And we got a lot of information. So come back on next Wednesday, right after Tabulous Bible study. She said, how to navigate this burden. You have to build your mind up. You got to get around strong people, especially when you don't have nowhere to go, because you're in the midst of the fire. Every time you turn around, a rocket launch is released, a missile is released. So you have to constantly shield up. The best thing is no contact, but sometimes you can't go no contact. You're in the house, you live there, there's nowhere to go. And if you're married, you just can't afford to leave. And you can't take the kids and leave because that's abduction, that's kidnaps. She said, I'll be back next week. This is Raquel. You know what? Please come back. Please come back next week. I'm going to look for you. Let's talk about part two. Can we? Yeah, we're gonna do part two on next week. All right, you guys, my time is up. I appreciate you spending time with me. I appreciate you being with me. She said, reframing the mind is an intentional process, difficult but a must. You have to. You have to, because what goes in the mind. If you want to write me at destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. I want you to write me. Let me know what questions you have, what comments you want to make, and we will bring that to the forum on next Wednesday. I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are still in it, we're still praying for you. And if you have reached no contact, stay away from it. Don't re-engage the forum. Don't look at their Facebook and any other of their sites. Do not go on their websites. Do not go on any internet portal. Stay clear. Don't call them. Don't do anything, because no contact is just no contact. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. She says she's on live when you come on every week. So make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel. So every time I come on, you will know I come on. Subscribe to this channel, and I want you to like and share the page. Oh, she's watching from Philadelphia. Oh, okay. Raquel, thank you so much. And I want you to join me on next Wednesday, right after Bible study. You can join us for Bible study too. It will be a blessing to you. Thank you so much. God bless everyone, and good night. Thank you.